by, waiting for your bright blue sky. Lonely night, where the angels cry, holding on to the sunrise. When you come back to me, I've got to...
Sa pumili na rich cut, ito ang inyong reading. Tingnan natin kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Diyos ang nangyari sa inyong buhay. I'm sensing na madalas kang minamalas sa pera. Pero na-sense ko rin na meron taong nagpatrabaho sa inyo. Lalong-lalo na sa inyong wallet, okay? I have a feeling, guys, that you really have to cleanse your wallet or can be change your wallet too. Kasi I have a feeling that there's a negative energy there. Kaya minamalas. Siguro ito rin yung naisip mo na parang malas yung iyong wallet, okay? So ito yung clarification mo. Can be what you have is a cursed wallet. Honestly speaking, mag-ingat ka kapag bibili ka ng wallet online. Kasi may mga sellers na nagka-curse sa mga binibenta nilang wallet. Kahit ako mismo ay naging biktima niyan. To be honest with you, and I really have to buy another wallet. Kapag galing yan sa seller, nangyari kasi niya ulit-ulitin niyang i-curse yan. Lalo na kapag nag-send siya ng image, di ba sa Shopee pwede mag-send ng image doon yung seller kapag sasend na niya yung item. Ganon yung ginagawa ni seller. So, pwede niyang i-recurse kasi meron siyang picture ng item mo. Kaya, tinapon ko na lang yung sa akin kasi what's the point if you will, cleanse it or pray it over to God, babalik at babalik din yung curse na yun dahil patuloy na ginagawa ng seller na yun. So, ang yung mapapayo ko, if you actually sense talaga ng parang malas ang wallet mo, you really need to change it, okay? So, anyway, let's clarify the cards to gain more information. Kaya mapapayo ko sa inyo guys, pag bibili kayo ng wallet, huwag masyadong mahal yung wallet nyo. Okay? Kasi hindi, parang manghihinayang kang i-change yung wallet kapag sobrang mahal, diba? So, anyway, at saka yung wallet nyo dapat ay nalalabhan. Kasi, yung pag-wash ng clothes, pwede makaalis din yun ng negativity. Okay? So, anyway, let's see what we have here. So, we have this one, I will fight and overload. So, I'm sensing that you're someone that's really workaholic, okay? Siguro yun na, may kinikita ka. But yet, hindi mo alam kung bakit mabilis din. Kasi with this sword, isa to sa mabilis na card, okay? Straightforward. So, yun nga, parang mabilis. Mawala yung pera at na-overwhelm ka kada dating ng bill or kada realize mo magkano na lang savings mo, mabilis maubos, okay? So, anyway, kasi ito yung naisip mo na dapat successful ka na ngayon, diba? So, as I told you before that there could be a person na nag-curse sa inyo or nagbablock ng inyong wealth. So, can be dun sa wallet mo. May curse. So, we also have this sensual. So, some of you, this could be one of those people na nasa surroundings mo or nasa circle mo. Kung sino man yung nag-curse na yan. At saka, okay, let me tell you one thing. If ever your friend or someone that you're close with acts so weird, na biglang sinabi niya sa inyo, bili mo naman ako ng wallet. Kasi may kasabihan na kapag, may wallet ka na galing sa taong matipid, senso ka parang ganun. Actually, nagoyo ko sa ganyan. At binigyan ko yung kaibigan ko, but at in the end of the day, na-realize ko na itong friend ko pala ay hindi okay. So, anyway, yun ang masasabi ko. So, yung sa red flag, kapag nagpabili siya ng wallet sa'yo. Kasi baka nangyari dito is kinukuha niya yung iyong energy. Yung dapat na good energy for you na pupunta sa iba. So, mapapayo ko iwasan yung, yun nga, magbigay ng wallet. Okay, if ever that's the case situation. So, we have this one. So, we have the pride and introvert. So, I feel here na yun nga may tao nga parang behind the scenes may ginagawang kalokohan. Parang hindi mo alam na siya pala ay nagka-curse. Actually, be watchful. Madalas yung mga nagka-curse na yan, sila'y mahilig mambigay ng gamit. Akala mo mabait kasi bigay ng bigay. Yun pala, yung mga binibigay nila ay may curse na. Okay, sometimes you tend to copy that kind of attitude of giving without you realizing na ito pala yung taong yun. Okay, pero hindi ko naman sinasabi lahat na mapagbigay ganun. Okay, yung iba lang kapag parang suspicious na. So, you also have the idea and calm and encourage. So, I have a feeling that you do have a good positive energy. And I also feel like you're kinda like creative. To be honest, like, alam mo kung paano kumita, kalmado ka lang, kampante lang sa buhay. And with courage, I feel like na-meet mo kung sino man itong salbahay na tao na nagka-curse or kung ano man, na-meet mo siya kasi you are someone that is guiding this person to be somebody that is good, to be somebody na kontento lang, you know, kaya ma-encourage card tayo. So, definitely, bakit pinayagan ng Diyos ang ganitong tao sa inyong buhay? Kasi, yun nga, you will be an encourager for this person to be a good person. Maybe nandito ka kasi you got aware that you have a person that curses and so forth. Okay? So, anyway, we have this card. So, I'm sensing na ito ka, okay? I feel like you cannot be bright. You're really somebody na hindi mo habol ang pera sa tao. Okay, parang, yun nga, hindi ka greedy. And that's why you could be wondering, bakit ganito? Bakit ako yung nade-drain? Parang hindi ko deserve. Kasi, kung sino man siguro yung nagde-drain sa'yo, yan ay taong masama. Kaya nabanggit ko before na yung mga taong masasama na yan, hindi at peace ang kanilang buhay. Mabilis madrain ang kanilang pera. Okay, to the point na if ever you experience it, talagang matutrauma ka. Okay, parang, you know, dapat yung pera talaga galing sa mabuti. Kaya wag kang maingit sa mga mayayaman na nakuha yung yaman nila sa mali kasi first of all, mabilis madrain ang kanilang pera. Hindi mo lang alam. So, kung yan ang nangyari sa'yo, curse pa lang yan, what more to them? Kaya, yung mga ganyan na tao, desperado sila makakuha ng magandang energy, lalong-lalo na sa wallet. Okay? Kasi sila mabilis madrain ang kanilang wallet. So, mag-ingat ka sa mga ganyan. If ever kaya mo naman gumawa, magtahi, mag-crochet ng sarili mong wallet, then do it. Okay? Kasi nakaka-trauma talaga, lalo na kapag yung mga sellers online talaga, kinurkurse sila yung kanilang mga wallets. Okay? So, anyway, I feel here na kung sino man siguro yung nagtatrap sa inyo, yung nagbibigay sa inyo ng kamalasan, maybe this person is already in a relationship. Okay? I feel na pareho kayo siguro may connection. I'm not sure. But yet, if ever you are married, maybe this is also another sign, okay? Maybe if you are married, kung sino yung kamag-anak nung kung mari asawa mo, yun yung nangungulam. Just, you know, be watchful. Kung sino yung mahilig magbigay na parang suspicious na, kung sino yung napansin mo nagregalo sa'yo ng wallet or kung ano man, lucky charm, whatever, kung ano man ang binigay sa'yo, malalaman mo eh. Bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon ng Diyos na makita yung mga signs. I will give an example. Can be, nagpunta ka sa bookstore, tapos may nakita ka sa shelf na tungkol sa, kumwari, mga nagbabackstab na kaibigan or pwedeng kamag-anak. So, yun, doon mo makikita, marirealize mo kung sino nagka-curse. Kasi yun yung pinakita sa akin ng Diyos nung Hindi ko pa na-discover na kung sino yung binigyan ko ng wallet, nagka-curse pala. Through a book. Doon niya pinakita sa akin. So, anyway, we have the book cat here. So, not book cat, sorry, rich cat. Nalito ko dito. Layo ng isip ko. So, with regards sa rich cat, guys, so, itong tao na to na nang biktima sa inyo, siguro pansin mo rin to sa kanyang pag-uugali na napaka-greedy niya. Gusto niya maging mayaman, mataas ang kanyang ambition. And I feel na kabaligtaran mo siya kasi I feel na you are content on your own. Kung ano man na meron ka, yung mga blessings mo, parang hindi ka na naghahangad pa ng mataas. Okay, so yun ang clue natin if you're not aware whomever that person is. And I feel like for some of you could be asking kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Diyos na madrain yung iyong pera, but yet you're not aware that somebody is cursing, your money is cursed, and so forth. At least you got aware. I think, guys, na dapat na pagdaanan mo to for you to be aware about this kind of situation, guys. Honestly, there's a lot of evil in this world. I'm not sure if you are aware, but you have to be aware. And that's why I'm here, because I'm showing everyone about this kind of things that you're not aware about. So you have the ginger in easier way. So we also have this. I feel like magkakaroon ka ng trust issue after this. So hindi ko mabasa. Touch. It's in easier way. So it could be somebody who touched your wallet. So baka naman pinahawak mo sa iba yung wallet mo, kaya nangyari na curse. So, or maybe nahawakan ng tao na to yung wallet mo habang, let's say, natutulog ka. Bila niyang hinawakan yung wallet mo or so forth. So, it means, no matter this is talagang ka-close mo yan, can be this is somebody who live in your house or kinda like matalik mong kaibigan or kamag-anak na nahawakan yung wallet mo, okay, or mga gamit mo. So, we have this one in reverse. So, trust. I feel na you are masayahin kahit sabihin natin na nadadrain yung money mo. Okay, kahit na sabihin natin na wala kang masyadong money, you're so content. So, you have the boss in easier way. So, I feel like whomever this is, gusto niya talaga mag-play pretend na siya ay boss or marami siyang pera, galante. But yet in reality, since this is a nature way, ibig sabihin walang katotohanan yun. Kasi first of all, maybe this is somebody who play pretend to be rich, but they are not really rich. Okay, so marami tayong clues dito. And remember, guys, story time, okay? Based on your reading, take which resonates and leave what doesn't. Kasi maybe may mga nagpupunta dito, iba't ibang istorya. So, might as well take which resonates and leave what doesn't. Alright? So, anyway, tingnan natin kung ano pang meron. Okay, I feel like pinahintulutan ito ng Panginoon for you to gain awareness. Kasi you're not aware. You could be very innocent, okay? Actually, parang mabigat sa pakiramdam yung energy. So, as of now, it's raining. Okay, feeling ko kung malaman mo kung sino to talaga masasaktan ka kasi this is somebody who's definitely close to you. So, anyway, as of now, you're not aware. So, I feel like the greediness within this person whoever victimizes you. Kaya, desperado talaga siya makuha yung iyong energy, lalong-lalo na sa wallet, kasi gusto nga niyang yumaman. So, as I told you before, whomever this is somebody that you should leave behind. Huwag mo na lang siya pansinin kung may binigay man sa'yo na gamit, please, okay? Let it go. Okay, kahit sabihin natin mamahalin yan kasi kung ano man ang bigay ng tao na to, may curse yan, kaya kami na malas, okay, dahil sa taong yan, so dapat i-let go mo. So, the meaning, by this card, you're saying here na talagang close kayong dalawa. Kaya masakit para sa'yo na mawala itong tao na to. So, ito yung iyong energy. Talagang vibrant. Nafe-feel ko talaga yung happiness. Kasi even dito, pinakita rin na hindi ka naman malungkot. Kontento ka kung anong meron ka. Ang ganda yung energy mo, tsaka mapagmahal kang tao. Talagang deserve mo talaga na umangat sa buhay. Yung nga lang, minamalas ka and you're definitely drained and you don't know why. So, nalungkot ako dito, baliktad yung star natin. And, alam naman natin, yung baliktad na star, may hindi maganda meaning yan. Diba? Literally. Kaya yun nga, naisip ko na curse ka talaga. Dito pa lang parang pinakita na. Okay? Kasi I feel na dapat successful ka dapat abandon ka. So, okay, this freaks me out kasi nakita natin na may nakatingin sa'yo. So, this is somebody definitely knows what you have going on. At maybe kinurse niya bawat galaw mo or kung ano man ang bagay na meron ka. Naka-reverse ito kasi, maybe some of you got aware who this person is. Kasi, pag naka-price card, hindi niya napapansin na may nanonood sa kanya. So, iba sa inyo, alam na kung sino to. Kaya nyo siguro natanong bakit pinahintulutan na may ganito sa inyong buhay na nagka-curse sa inyo. Kasi nga guys, you are actually, given to this person as somebody who encourages goodness in their life. Nalungkot ako dito guys, hindi siya nagbago. Instead na magbago siya, ginamit pa yung energy mo para mapunta sa kanya lahat ng dapat deserve mo. So I think, okay, bigla ko naalala yung card na ito. Siguro, lagi kang hindi minamalas sa pag-ibig, and this person also tries to actually have what you have. Okay, to get what you have. Ibig ko sabihin, sorry. To get what you have, kasi nga naiinggit siya. Gusto niya lahat ng meron ka, meron din siya. Ganun yung kanyang pag-uugali. Okay? And I feel like ito yung dahilan ng taong yun, kaya ginawa niya yung bagay na yun kasi gusto niya maging stable with regards sa money. Ayaw niya lagi magkaroon ng problems with regards to it. Okay? So, I feel na kung sino man to, nagsisinungaling siya sa social media. So, could be this is somebody definitely that's pretending to be rich, but yet they are not really rich. So, yun ang clue mo. So, okay, for some of you, you are upset kasi nga na-encounter mo tong tao na to. I wish that you may find forgiveness and peace in your heart. And know na, yung mga mabubuting tao talaga, they are actually meeting this kind of people because, who knows, maybe that is your mission work on earth. Na, ibahagi mo or you inspire people na maging mabuti. So, wag mo sanang masamain din na ganito yung plano ng Diyos sa'yo, na bigyan ka ng ganitong mission. Even if you feel na hindi siya nagbagong buhay, at least on your part, on your end, you show this person what they need to do. Okay, wag mong masamain. Okay? Kasi at least, while you're still alive, nagawa mong gawin yung mission work mo kaysa naman sa hindi. Diba? So, anyway, that's it with regards to your reading. I hope that you may find peace in your heart. Pray it over. Okay? Alam ko mabigat talaga kung ganito pinagtaksilan, but yet find forgiveness na rin. For your own peace na rin. Okay? So, anyway, that's it guys for your reading. I hope that this may actually give you some insight and awareness. And God bless you. Sa pumili ng bukat, ito ang inyong reading. Tingnan natin kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Panginoon ang nangyari sa inyo. So, I'm sensing right away na parang meron nagbabag sa iyong isipan. Okay, they asked me to cleanse first. Okay, I'm sensing na this is about someone who wronged you in the past. Siguro masama yung taong yun kasi sa umpisa pa lang talaga na sense ko yung negative and toxic energy. So no wonder why you're wondering kung bakit mo na-encounter yung taong ito. Bakit pinahintulutan ng Panginoon. But let's clarify, alright? Some of you baka may kinalaman si Juan, but yet let's see kung pareho kayo na istorya. Okay. So, to be honest with you, mabuti kang tao. At itong tao na to, ubod ng kasamaan at sinungaling pa, post sa social media. I-block nyo na lang, guys. So, wonder why you are here. Kasi na-feel ko pa lang talaga yung kanyang toxicity. Siguro nga, nagdulot yun talaga ng matinding problema sa'yo. Kasi, itong tao na to, baka nagkalat siya ng chismis na hindi naman totoo. Okay, hugs to every one of you. Talaga mabigat ito na pagdaanan ninyo. So, with the balance here, so I'm sensing na itong tao na to talaga heartless. Kasi, tingnan mo, wala siyang pakialam sa naramdaman mo. Parang wala lang sa kanya. Parang bang tao na walang konsensya. So, with this one and guide, so yun nga nagdulot sa'yo ng kamalasan. Yung iba siguro sa inyo napalayas ka, or may nawala sa'yo. And I think that with the guide being here, so despite of you being rejected, God is with you guys. To be honest, nung panahon na nangyari ito sa inyo na nagkaroon ng turmoil dahil sa brainwasher na yan. But yet with the hope being here, so to be honest, maging hopeful ka kahit na ganito yung nangyari. Kasi I believe that the truth will come out, as you can see. Okay, there is hope. Okay. So, kaya ito nangyari, guys. I now know. Gusto ipakita sa inyo ng Panginoon kung sino yung tunay na nagmamahal sa inyo sa panahon na nangangailangan ka. Nang kunwari, inatake ka ng inatake. Okay, may mga ibang tao na naniwala sa chismis, may mga ibang tao na hindi naniwala at patuloy kang minahal. Ito yung mga tao na genuinely loving you. So, ito yung dahilan ng Panginoon kung bakit niya to pinahintulutan for you to be aware who are good and who are not good. Honestly. And I'm sensing that still be grateful kasi may mga tao pa naman na nagmamahal sa'yo despite of somebody stealing your happiness away. And of course, I feel also that it's kinda like God test your faith. Kung despite of what happened here, masisisi mo ba ang Diyos? You know, lalayo ka ba sa faith mo and so forth. So, yun nga, minsan tinetest tayo sa buhay natin. So, kaya to dumating din. So, maraming dahilan. Siguro, napapaligiran ka ng mga hindi tunay na kaibigan sa paligid. Isa rin to talaga sa rason kung bakit nangyari so that you can sort out who are good versus the not between your circle. So, we have this strategy and sensual. So, isa na sa dahilan ng Panginoon so that you will be aware about this kind of people. Kasi may mga tao talaga na mag-strategize na mawala sa iyo yung glow up. Yung rason ng tao na to, ba't kanya sinira? Kasi napapansin niya na sumisikat ka na siguro or lumalaga yung lumalago yung negosyo, or marami talagang tao na naaakit sa'yo. So, nag-strategize siya para masira yung reputasyon mo. I'm not sure if you observe it, but mostly, yung mga masasamang tao, they play the blame game. They always play the victim at lagi silang naninira ng tao. So, kapag may nakita kang tao na ganun, talagang red flag na yan at iwasan mo. Kasi, kung ikaw ay nakabangga nila, gagawin din nila at gagawin sa'yo yung ginawa nila sa ibang tao. Kasi mga ahas yung mga taong yan. So, ito yung nangyari. So, we have the promise and grateful. So, I feel like somehow, gusto sabihin sa'yo ng Panginoon, pinipigilan ng Panginoon yung taong ito sa tuwing may gagawin siyang kalokohan. Kasi some of you could definitely have a lover kasi nakita naman natin dito. And whomever your lover is somebody talaga na genuinely love you despite of the criticism behind the scenes or yung mga gossips. Okay, so you definitely have a good lover that stayed with you. At pinigilan ng Diyos itong masamang tao. Siguro may masama siyang binabalak. Gusto niyang i-break yung inyong connection. Gusto niyang makuha yung lover mo. Pero, some of them, they could have failed. That's why you have to be grateful kasi somehow pinigilan ng Panginoon. Maybe na may binabalak siyang masama sa inyo. May nangyari sa kanya aksidente or pwede rin na bigla siya nagkasakit. Kaya hindi niya nagawa. So, be grateful kasi behind the scenes, at least, you are being protected by heaven. So, we have the book cat being here. So, to be honest with you, this is kinda like my spy card kasi, tinan mo naman, parang feeling kasi yung book ay Facebook. Okay? So, anyway, itong tao na to, mahilig talaga siya tumingin sa social media. Isa to sa kanyang pastime na titingin sa social media ng ibang tao, tapos may chismis, and so forth. So, isa to sa sign. Siguro itong tao na to, mahilig siya mag-post or mag-share ng mga nangyayari sa ibang tao. Actually, yan na ay red flag. Huwag kang papatol sa mga taong ganyan na hobby nila tumingin sa social media para may machismis. Kasi kung mahilig yan sa chismis, definitely, kung masabi mo man sa kanya yung mga sikreto, sasabihin niya sa iba yung sikreto mo. So, huwag mong pagkatiwalaan yung ganitong tao, okay? Next time, avoid this kind of people. So, maybe you encounter this kind of thing for you to be aware about these things na dapat lumayo ka sa mga taong ganyan. And yeah, para makita mo na rin kung sino yung mga tunay mong kaibigan sa hindi. At isa rin siguro tong test sa inyong lover kung mag-i-stay ba siya despite of the gossips that has been happening around. So anyway, let's see what else do we have here. Okay, so we have this one. So, na-wonder why jealous ang taong ito kasi maybe some of you sikat ka or meron ka sigurong bisa sa lumago or you do have a quiet life. Gusto lang niyang guluhin talaga. Trip lang niya. We also have the care in reverse. So, as I told you before that this person doesn't care about your emotions. Parang gusto lang niya masira yung reputasyon, umiyak ka. Kasi, maganda yung iyong buhay kasi may lover ka. Masaya ka sa iyong buhay. So, ginulo niya. You have the past in either way. So, this person wants you to live in the past. If ever, until now, you still remember this person, di ka pa makamove on, then pray it over to God. Kasi there could be a potential, guys, that this person is actually manifesting you to have dreams about him or her. Okay, so remember that before you go to sleep, pray kay God na wag mong mapanaginipan yung mga negative manifestations sa mga masasamang tao na yan. Okay, kasi there's a potential na nainis ka na sa panaginip mo paulit-ulit, di mo na alam kung bakit. Yun yung dahilan kasi sometimes these people are trying to manifest you back, okay, or you to remember them. So, we have this one. We have the B. So, you could be busy with your life. So, busy ka sa career mo, sa negosyo, kung ano man. Ginulo niya yun. Kasi, yun nga, Ayaw niya na nakikita kayang successful. So, we have the friend zone. So, this could be one of your friends before. We also have this one, the best of friends. Okay, so ito yung dinahilan kanina na you could be surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of friends, whatever. And because of that gossip, you will know who are the true friends versus the not. Okay, may mga nag-leave, may mga hindi, may nasa alanganin. And we also got let go in reverse. Okay, kasi baka nga meron kang mga tao sa circle mo na hindi mo nila let go kahit nasabihin natin na masama yung kanilang ugali. So, by that conflict, nagkaroon ka na ng dahilan why you have to leave them. Okay? To be honest, yung isa sa mga bagay na nangyayari para umiwas tayo sa, mga bagay na hindi meant for us, madalas away. Pansinin mo. So, I will just give you an example. Example lang, guys. If ever you are a part of a Facebook group, let's say it's about collections, and ayaw ng Panginoon na maging greedy ka dahil sa collections, diba? So, may mangyayari minsan ng mga away sa groups, and that may force you to leave that certain group. At malalaman mo rin kung bakit, dahil ayaw na Diyos in the first place that you will be in the collections happy. So, hindi na nangyari sa inyo that, God remove you from this kind of people kasi first of all, they could be people that are not good for you. So, let's see kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Diyos ang nangyari ito sa inyo. So, if ever you need healing work with regards to what happened to you, pray to God to give you healing in your heart, to accept what happened in the past. Kasi mabigat talaga to, lalo na if ever there's a group of people that are involved at napilitan ka talaga lumayo. Masakit yun. So, anyway, I'm sensing it's more on the good news. Like, after you let go, there's some opportunity that will be unlocked. So, isa sa dahilan ng Panginoon, kaya yun yung nangyari dahil sa opportunity na yan. Kasi maybe mga tao na yan sa paligid mo, baka hadlang yan sa balak ng Panginoon for you. So, that's why you have to let go. So, napilitan ka mag-retreat. Ito rin yung dahilan kung bakit ka nilayo ng Diyos. Kasi maybe, yung mga tao na yan na nakasama mo, they could be a bad influence to you. So, kaya nangyari itong malas or conflict para malayo ka doon at para yung Wheel of Fortune mo bumalik sa normal. Kasi maybe minamalas ka habang kasama mo sila or may nangyayari talagang hindi maganda, minamalas ka sa money mo, nade-drain, whatever. But yet, now that you left, this is something that's positive na nangyari sa inyo. Nagbago yung takbo ng buhay mo. So, maybe ito yung dahilan, okay? Kasi, baka dahil sa grupo na yon, madalas ka madrain sa money. Wala ka nang naiipon. At ito rin yung dapat mong tanggapin. Ask yourself kung talaga bang passionate ka to join this group or napipilitan ka lang talaga na, makisalamuha sa mga friends mo. Kasi yung iba sa inyo wala na kayong passion eh. Parang napipilitan lang kayo. So, kaya nangyari tong conflict for you to let go of something that doesn't resonate with you. So, we have this hermit. So, yun nga. Dahil sa circle of friends mo, sa circle mo, definitely, syempre, dahil marami kang kasama, nakalimutan mo na actually mapag-isa. Wala ka ng space for yourself. So, that's why this happened to you. Okay, kasi nakalimutan mo pag-isa, to have your own space. Okay, nasanay ka na laging nasa grupo. So, that's why this happened. Kasi marami ka pa talaga na hindi naranasan na maganda outside this group of people. So, sana maunawaan mo yung Diyos. And remind yourself na yung plano ng Panginoon for us is greater than sa mga gusto natin. Minsan may mga bagay tayong gusto na nakakasakit pala sa atin and we're not aware. And God finds a way for us to be on the right path. So sana if ever you have hard feelings to God, you may find yourself to forgive Him and realize also the good things that had happened after this. Okay, marahil bago pa lang to sugat kasi nafe-feel ko sa inyong energy, may pagkainis ka pa rin, pagkalungkot and so forth kasi hindi ka pa open to see the blessings or hindi mo pa na-realize din yung mga bagay-bagay. So I hope that this reading may give you some insight and awareness. Okay, and may it provide you healing na rin kasi nahihirapan kang tanggapin. At sana maunawaan mo yung mahal nating Panginoon. At alam mo na yung mga plano niya sa atin is to prosper, not to bring you down. Okay? So hugs to every one of you. Take some time to heal. Iiyak nyo yan kasi may sama pa kayo sa loob nyo. And God bless every one of you. Sa pumili ng starving card, ito ang inyong reading. Tingnan natin kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Panginoon ang nangyari sa inyong buhay. I feel like you need more money and you need to be more grounded. Okay, so guys, siguro mahilig kayo sa bonding with your friends. Kaya nade-drain yung money ninyo instead for saving. To be honest with you, parang na-feel ko na God is watching you really every day of your life. Kailangan nyo lang guys sa manatiling grounded, okay? Hindi naman ginusto ng Panginoon na maghirap ka. Yung kailangan mo lang talagang gawin is sometimes you really have to say no to your friends. Kung alam mo sa sarili mo you need money. Kasi I feel like you really want to actually be grounded. Yung tipong wala ka ng problem with regards sa money. Kasi some of you, I feel like nasa alangan yung pera nyo. Minsan, wala ka na talagang makain or you're borrowing money whenever you need one kapag may emergency. So, with regards to you naman, meron ka naman career. Okay? Doon ka kumikita. At may potential ka rin naman talaga na yumaman or magkaroon at least ng saving. Yung dapat mo lang talagang gawin is lumayo ka talaga sa I feel na mga bagay na nagde-drain ng money mo. Like example, if ever you are into collection, please avoid that. Kasi dahil doon, nagde-drain din yung pera nyo. Avoid being materialistic na rin. Okay? At saka, ito rin siguro yung problem mo. Maybe some of you are aware na meron ka sigurong group of friends na mahilig mag-party-party, mahilig umala, magbakasyon. At ito rin yung dahilan kung bakit, marami kang bills na babayaran. Kasi baka naman ginamit mo yung credit card mo nung gumala kayo, pwede rin. So, pumunta ka sa tamang barkada na hindi ka mahihikayat ng gumastos or learn to say no to them, lalo na kung may problem ka talaga with money. At ito siguro yung kinakatakot mo na baka magalit yung mga friends mo pag hindi ka sumali, but with the chosen being here. So, nalungkot ako dito kasi maybe some of your friends, they encourage you to buy certain things. May mga trendy ba na bagay. Bad influences sila sa'yo in some point. And I think you really need to learn how to say no. Kasi some of them, nadala na sila na lagi ka sumasama sa kanila. Lagi mong binibili kung naman ang binibili nila. So please, be careful with this kind of people. Kasi actually parang, inasense ko kanina yung nanonood yung Diyos and God pities you. Honestly speaking. Naawa siya. Kasi if they are really good friends, they really need to respect your wallet, to be honest. At saka maintindihan nila if ever you will say no. Okay, so with the protest and authentic, so maybe you do have a person or mga tao sa paligid mo na demanding. Siguro natanong mo dito sa reading, why did I encounter this kind of people? Or maybe natanong mo sa Diyos, why are you still poor? And pinakita sa inyo yung dahilan. Hindi naman niya ginusto na maging mahirap ka. Nakita mo naman sa reading mo, it's not his fault. And I think this is something na test for you. If you will let go of certain things na holding you back from growing. Okay, so we need supportive friends. Not people na nagde-demand sa'yo ng mga kung ano-ano. For some of it, could be not friends. It could be family members na talagang gusto nila i-spoil mo sila. So, learn to say no. Kasi kung masanay sila ng ganyan, na bigay ka ng bigay, whenever they need something, then abusuin nila yung iyong kabutihan, which is not really good. And with authentic here, I think that, you need to speak your truth to these people. Kahit sabihin natin na masaktan sila sa katotohanan, I think you have to be honest and tell them na you are drained with regards sa money at titigil ka muna sa mga ganyan. Okay? Alam kong siguro yung mga taong yan, hindi sila mahiniwala if sasabihin mo na wala kang pera kasi they got used on seeing you buying things with them or hanging out with them and so forth. So we have this one, so about friendship and relaxation. So honestly, you encounter this kind of thing kasi you really have to learn from this kind of experience. And I feel like God is wanting you to realize that you can find relaxation even without this toxic friend of yours or people around you. And with the royalty, and God is showing to you na may potential ka naman na kumita ng malaki at magkaroon ng savings if only you're not getting influenced by this kind of people in your life. Okay lang na paminsan-minsan gumala. Wag naman yung madalas, yung kakagastos nyo lang, gagastos na naman. So, sana maiwasan din yun ng mga friends mo, mga taong ito. Kasi on their end, sila rin siguro yung nahihirapan with regards sa kanilang pera. They really have to realize it. Kaya nasabihin natin na magkaroon ng away dahil sa mga sinabi mo. For some of you, you can actually back down. Tell them authentically yung dahilan mo ba't ka lumalayo. Kasi feeling ko talaga kung hindi ka magsalita, kung bigla ka na lang lumayo ng walang dahilan, I think there will be more conflict with that. Parang meron mga tao na masasaktan, baka isipin nila kung ano-ano. Mas mainam talaga pa rin na at least on your end, you explain why you left the friendship. Okay? Or bakit magno-no ka muna sa ngayon. Okay, kasi pag di mo na-explain yan, walang closure. At least kung ma-explain mo, you gave them a closure. Diba? Kaya nasabi natin na hindi sila maniwala, at least they got aware. Rather than maghulahan na bakit ganito, bakit ganyan. Mamaya mag-assume na sila ng something na napaka-negative, like may nakaaway ka, may nakagalit ka. May mga taong gano'n na bilang kung ano nung isipin pag nakatalikod ka or hindi mo na-explain yung mga bagay-bagay. So, you have the starving card. Hindi ginusto ng Panginoon to sa inyo. Alam mo yan. Because on your end, you really have a job. Okay, may kinukuhanan ka ng yaman. Yun lang na nadidrain yung pera mo. Yun lang yung hindi gusto ng Diyos. Aawa siya sa inyo actually. Okay? He has mercy on you. And it's you who needs to actually do something to let go of this kind of toxic cycle that you have with these people. Okay, kasi test din yun. And you encounter this for you to live and learn. Para hindi na maulit-ulit. So, let's see what else do we have here. So, I feel like you really care about these people that you have. So, we have great treasures, but it's in reverse. So, wala ka na savings. We also have the near in either way. Actually, guys, iwasan nyo na gumastos sa mga maling bagay. Kasi yung mga tao na ganyan yung nangyayari na madalas talaga madrain dahil sa mga bagay na let's say hindi naman kailangan, pansinin mo madalas ang malas sa kanila kasi pinapakita ng Diyos yung halaga ng pagsasave ng money. Okay, binibigyan ka ng biyaya ng Diyos, not only for self-indulgence, but also for you to prepare if ever something bad may happen. At hindi lang yun, remember guys, to also provide for those who are in need. Kasi, check your life. Okay, ilang beses kayo tumanggap ng pera, at ilang beses din kayo tumulong sa inyong kapwa. Madalas, mas marami pa yung binibigay nila natin sa ating sarili, sa mga close natin, than giving towards those people na nangangailangan. Okay, so kaya nauulit yung cycle na madalas ka nade-drain. Okay, so I hope that you also find, at least money to give to others that are really in need. Yung mapapayag ko lang, mag-try kayo na mag-save using envelope method. Suggestion lang guys ha, huwag kayong bibili sa Shopee or ano man yung nakikita nyo na may binder, na may mga zippers. Kasi based on my experience, some sellers are putting curses on those things. At mapapansin mo talaga madidrain yung money mo sa loob at hindi mo alam kung bakit. So, yung mapapayo ko lang, pili na lang talaga kayo talaga na literally na wallet na lang kaysa yung nakita nyo online. So, anyway nga, mag-search kayo yung envelope method. And once that you learn how to use it, guys, sana per salary mo, maglaan ka ng pera for charity work. Okay, kasi minsan nadidrain din si money kasi nakita siguro ng Diyos na hindi ka nagbibigay din sa may hirap. Baka nalulungkot din yung Diyos dahil doon. So, make sure you are giving towards those that are in need. So, you have to care in either way. So, ito siguro yung naisip mo minsan that you're not knowing if your friends are really caring for you or not. So, testin to sa kanila guys, if ever you will actually speak your truth to them, na magno-know ka, okay? Magtetest si God doon, if ever they really care for your money or not. At saka kung sakali man that they care, then keep them as a friend, but kung hindi ka nila naintindihan, then let this conflict be. Okay? And someday, trust God, someday they will realize about it kasi baka may tendency maranasan nila yung naranasan mo na laging drained yung wallet, wala ka nang nasisave, so someday they may understand you. Huwag mong pagpilitan na maintindihan ka nila kasi may mga tao na hindi ka maintindihan unless they actually experience the same experience. Alright? So, anyway, we also have the best of friends. It's in either way. So, hindi mo talaga alam kung tunay pa silang kaibigan o hindi rin. Wala ba yung camera natin? So, you have the future, and we also got the ginger. Okay, so future, if ever now, hindi ka pa nagsasalita, darating ang panahon at magsasalita ka na din. Okay? Kasi, hindi pwede magtagal yung ganito na same process or cycle na lang lagi. Hindi ginusto ng Diyos na maghirap ka. Actually, gusto sana ng Panginoon na umasenso ka someday. And your future really depends on you. If you will keep this up, because you do have a potential to live and learn and to be rich someday. Pag-asa, guys. May pag-asa. Napagdaanan mo lang to kasi you really have to learn your lesson. So anyway, let's see what else do we have here. I'm also sensing divine protection. So maybe God is definitely protecting you from the wrong people. Baka naman kasi guys, pinapakita na ng Panginoon yung mga red flags para maiwasan mo yung maling connection. So might as well wag yung iiwasan yung red flags na yan kasi paraan yan ng Panginoon para malagay ka sa tamang landas. Okay? Kasi ayaw ng Panginoon na nagkakaroon ka ng problema lagi sa pera to the point na wala ka nang makain minsan. Ayaw ng Diyos niyan. Actually, kaya binigyan ka ng blessing na magkatrabaho. Diba? Para makaipon ka at least at mabili mo yung mga pangangailangan mo. So, we have this one. So, meron kang imbalance with regards sa money. Nalungkot ako dito guys kasi you could be dealing with people na hindi naman talaga mabuti for you. Okay, ito rin yung kinalungkot ko kasi para sa akin, if ever this is a pride, it's kinda like about teamwork. Pero naka-reverse siya eh. Siguro, ito yung nakalungkot once that you realize about your friends na hindi pala sila caring if you are in need. Yung tipong pag wala kang pera, wala sila dyan. Pag may pera ka na dyan sila. So, pinahintulutan to ng Diyos na mangyari kasi God wants you to realize who are your real friends versus the not. Kahit ikaw nag-aalangan ka rin kasi hindi mo alam kung tunay ba silang kaibigan o hindi. So, potential din na kaya pinahintulutan ng Panginoon na mawalan ka ng pera para malaman mo kung sino yung tunay na kaibigan sa hindi. Okay? Kasi with the magician being in reverse, ibig sabihin lang nun, siguro yung goal mo makaipon, pero hindi ka nakakaipon. Okay? So, hanapin mo yung butas at takpan mo. Yun yung suggestion ko sa'yo. Ano yung nagpapadrain ng pera mo? Diba? Dapat yung nagpapadrain lang is yung something talaga na kailangan mo. If ever you have a hard time to budget, I will suggest you that whenever you go out, example, mag-grocery ka, may bibiling ka sa mall, mag-pray ka lagi kay God to help you budget your money. And it works. Okay? Whenever you pray that, ma-realize mo na sometimes halos wala ka nang binili sa mall. Kung meron man napaka-konti at yung mga kailangan mo talaga. So, anyway, that's it guys with your reading. So, sana naunawaan mo bakit pinahintulutan ito at sana maunawaan mo rin na hindi naman talaga ginusto ng Diyos na maghirap ka. Ito ay parang lesson learned for you because you're still, experiencing things in this journey. Para sa future, maiwasan mo yung ganitong troubles in your life para someday talaga magkaroon ka na ng savings. Okay? So, anyway, I hope na nagbigay ng linaw sa iyo itong reading. Alam kong magulo, siguro hindi nasagot yung tanong mo ba't pinahintulutan. Kasi sa totoo lang sa amin sa reading, hindi naman kinusto ng Diyos, diba? Pero yung iba sa inyo, kinailangan to mangyari kasi tinitest ni God yung iyong friends, if they will be real friends to you or not. At test mo rin yun sa kanila, if they will be a true friend or not to you. Kung nandun lang sila pag may pera ka, or nandun sila kapag, or nandun ba sila kapag nangangailangan ka? Kasi, kailangan mo ng tunay na kaibigan in this lifetime. To be honest, you don't need friends who doesn't care for you. Kasi dati ang panahon na hanapin mo sila at malungkot pag wala sila doon. Talagang you will end up broken-hearted na mas masakit pa. Mas mainam na ngayon alam mo na kaysa sa marami ka nang napagdaanan with this person, marami na kayo memories. Tapos pag may nangyari, talagang sobrang sakit na. So, sana maunawaan mo rin kung bakit ito nangyari sa inyong buhay. So, anyway, that's it for your reading. And God bless every one of you. Sa pumili ng Propest card, ito ang inyong reading. Tingnan natin kung bakit pinahintulutan ng Panginoon ang nangyari sa inyong buhay. Na-feel ko yung sad and drained energy. Okay. Na-sense ko rin siguro ito yung nangyayari sa Pilipinas. But I'm not sure, guys, if they will give us reading about our country because on some point, God doesn't want to show us kung ano yung balak niyang gawin sa ating bansa kasi baka may humad lang ng kanyang mga balak. So, this come out in either way, so let's accept it this way. Nasa sense ko karma, alright? Maraming involvement dito, guys. Okay. But, let's check. We will clarify. Okay, meron toxic energy that's surrounding this. Okay, I feel like establishment, or can be it's about with regards to a company, just like which resonates and leave what doesn't. Kasi feeling ko may nag-take over or nag-take charge na hindi mabuting tao, and you're wondering bakit pinahintulutan ng Panginoon to mangyari sa isang kumpanya or can be sa isang bansa. I don't know what you asked about, so let's check. So anyway, could be you are dreaming na maging maayos sana yung bansa or yung company or isang negosyo can be. Kasi with this sensual being here, kasi syempre maka-impluwensya yun. Kung maganda yung takbo ng negosyo or maganda yung credentials ng ibang bansa, maganda yung mga nangyayari. So that is your dream. But yet, may potential naman na maging maayos yung isang company or isang bansa. But yet, meron lang talagang tao na nagko-control na hindi mabuti. And this is in either way. Actually, pwede namang hindi kontrolin ng taong ito. Really depends on the situation. Pero nafe-feel ko yung kalungkutan dito kasi, hindi ginusto ng mga tao to na ganito yung mamuno sa company or pwede sa bansa. But yet, with the faith being here, ibig sabihin, kailangan itong mangyari. Bakit? Kasi gusto ng Panginoon na mag-unite yung mga tao. Okay, mag-unite. Kasi, I'll just give an example about our country, okay? Kung napapansin nyo lang, actually, watak-watak tayo. Dahil may mga taong iba yung paniniwala, may mga taong iba rin yung paniniwala. If only mag-unite yung mga tao na isa lang yung hangarin, isa lang yung pangarap, na umasenso yung bansa or yung company, then it will happen that, whatever that they want to happen will happen. So, nangyari to unite the people. Kasi I'm seeing here as well, I also think that this has happened. I really feel like it's more likely sa bansa natin, guys, yung istorya nito. Honestly, pinahintulutan ng Diyos sa mangyari to. It's about the politicians too to learn their lessons kasi sumusobra na sila sa pag-indulgence. Sumobra na. At hindi kasi nila napapansin yung problema talaga ng Pilipinas. And by the exposure, kasi gusto ng Panginoon na ma-expose sila, ngayon nahihiya sila sa ginawa nila. Nagkaroon sila ng realization. And God is actually calling, bigla nagkaroon ng moth sa kwarto. And I'm not sure if you saw that. But anyway, that can be a sign kaya ako pinansin. So anyway, it's actually an opportunity for these politicians to change. And this time around, to be open towards what's really going on to the country or to the company. But it's really up to them if they want to change or gusto nila magpatuloy sa ganito na iwaldas yung pera sa mga indulgence nila. Okay, so remember, this has to happen for some reason. And I don't know why, pero naalala ko yung kwento ni Moses at ni Pharaoh. Diba si Pharaoh, hinarden ni God yung heart ni Pharaoh para maging stubborn siya. So, ganito yung nangyari sa mga politicians. Ginawa siguro ni God na greedy sila to the point na nahuli sila sa sarili nilang bitag. They got exposed. Okay, too much is really bad. At ngayon, ganito nangyari sa kanila. Nahiya sila. So, ginawa ng Panginoon Diyos sa mangyari para someday mabuking sila at someday matuto yung mga politicians na wag na maging kahaman sa pera at tumulong sa tao. Kasi, kaya ito pinahintulutan ng Panginoon kasi some people are not really aware of what's really happening inside the politic world, inside the government. Yung ibang binabaliwala and so forth. So far, gusto sabihin ng Panginoon, narinig niya yung prayers ninyo. As you can see. At gusto niya rin ipaalam na mahal niya ang ating bansa or yung company na yun. Kaya niya ito ginagawa, inayaan niya kasi gusto niya na matuto tayo. Actually, so, we have the desire. So, okay, maraming tao nagdadasal sa desire na sana maging maayos na yung bansa natin or yung company. Narinig niya yung dasal natin. But yet, on our end, on the end even of the politicians, they have to do the right thing. And with regards to us, we need to be united. Na isa lang yung hangarin natin ay ang umasenso ang Pilipinas. So, it reminds me of this protest card. As you can see here. So, kailangan itong mangyari kasi I feel na kailangan na mga politicians sa marinig ang hinaing ng mga tao kasi nangyari dito, nakita mo naman sa cards mo na masyado silang focus na sa overindulgement rather than hearing the issues of the people. As you can see, parang panawagan na to talaga sa kanila na magbagong buhay na rin. Or pwede rin gumawa sila ng batas para hindi na to maulit ang mangyari na maraming nawala sa ating kayamanan. Diba? So, anyway, let's see what else do we have here. So, I'm sensing rain and rainbow. So, we have the boss. So, I think this is with regards to the leader. And that tears is in either way. I feel like that person is definitely heartless. Ito rin yung napansin ko dito. Okay, so, isa rin sa dahilan kaya ito nangyari kasi panawagan din yun ng Panginoon na kung magluklok tayo ng leader, dapat talaga ay may puso. To be honest, okay? So, we have this chain. Di pa tayo nagbe-break ng cycle sa totoo lang. Kaya nakakalungkot talaga. So, nandito tayo sa tears. Okay? Parang pinapakita sa atin ng Panginoon yung kanyang mga balak, okay? So, nangyari to kasi patuloy tayo naka-stuck. At kailangan natin ma-realize pati ito nangyayari. Honestly, hindi lang naman yata sa panahon na tong ganyan. Kasi kung walang corrupt, sana matagal na tayong masenso, diba? So, we also have this butterfly, which means change and transformation. And we also have this one, may inggit, okay? Napapansin ko rin talaga sa politics din may mga inggit, diba? Yung dapat kasi transformation dito, parang itigil na yung parang siraan. Kasi pansinin mo, sa tuwing may leader tayo na hindi mabuting umuupo, madalas siraan yung inuuna, madalas turuan, rather than yung solution talaga. So, yung the right leader is somebody na may action. Hindi yung sisi na sisi kung kani-kanino and so forth kasi yun yung sign ng karmic. Okay? So, yun din nangyayari ngayon, naturuan sila, blaming, and so forth. So, sana yung gawin na lang dito is resolbahan na lang. Okay? Next time around, gawin na nila dapat yung talagang dapat nilang gawin. So, let it be a lesson learned. But then God is wanting to show us that someday, we will rise up. Kasi nandito si Butterfly. To the point that some countries or ibang company, kung tukol to sa company, may inggit. Okay? Pero kailangan natin ito mapagdaanan. To break the cycle, as you can see, okay, parang tama na, sobra na, parang ganun. So, anyway, let's see what else do we have here. Sana, mag-unite na talaga yung mga Pilipino kasi watak-watak tayo eh. May dilaw, may pula, may kung ano man ang kulay, may berde. Hindi na lang iisa. Iisa lang naman bansa natin. Okay, so na-sense ko maraming kailangan baguhin sa bansa natin. So, kaya ito nangyari din. Okay, tsaka wag na tayo mag-elect ng salbahe na leader. Okay, so I feel like we are all in awakening process. Kaya ito nangyari, guys. Okay? So, gusto sabihin ng Panginoon na ito yung gusto niya mangyari sa ating bansa na umasenso. Okay? Yung nakakalungkot lang dito talaga, maraming sa mga government officials nagpo-fall doon sa trap ng money. Yung dapat nilang gawin, matuto silang umiwas sa tukso, sa bribery. Kaya dapat hindi sila nag-fail niyan. Testing din ni God yan actually sa mga tao na nasa gobyerno, if ever they will fall or not. And remember that if they fail, may karma yan. Tingnan mo nangyayari ngayon sa kanila, yung mga tao na, sangkot sa corruption. So anyway, nga, nabanggit din dito, yung tulad dito, na yung iba ay hindi talaga aware sa nangyayari behind the scenes with regards sa government. Kaya nangyari yung sobra ang korupsyon para mamulatin yung mga taong tulog. As you can see, that there's betrayal because some people, they're not really aware about these things. As you can see. So, anyway, I feel here as well na ito yung dapat gawin ng right leader na dapat, isave niya yung money. Okay, magpayaman siya ng bansa natin, hindi niya payamanin yung kanyang bulsa. Okay? Pero nalungkot ako dito, pinumula tayo ng Panginoon. Okay, lahat sila nakabaliktad. Alam mo kung bakit lahat nakabaliktad? Kasi first of all, ito kasi yung cups represents yung loving person, but it's in reverse. Okay, may leader tayo na walang puso or government officials na walang puso. And this is showing that that person is a weak person kasi wala siya sa tamang pag-iisip. With the King of Swords in reverse. Yung swords kasi known yan as somebody na talagang straightforward at matatalino. Kasi more on mind yan. Kung wala sa wastong pag-iisip na leader natin or ng government officials, ano mangyari sa bansa natin? Okay, and I think nangyari ito kasi God is wanting us to be aware what kind of person is that person, kung sino man yung nakaupo, kung sino man ang politiko, whatever, or dun sa company. Okay, so honestly, we need to find a strong leader. So, yung nagpabig sa kanya is more likely yung mind. At saka being heartless na rin. Okay? So, I hope that this will be an awakening for the people. Kung ba't ito pinahintulutan ng Panginoon. So, for marami siyang dahilan. Totoo naman ang nabanggit dito sa cards, na may mga hindi talaga aware sa mga ganyan, or kailangan na talaga ma-expose yung mga taong gumagawa ng masama. Kaya ito nangyari. Kasi paulit-ulit yung ganitong cycle sa gobyerno, na may mga bribery, may corruption talaga. Hindi na natigil, diba? Para naman umasenso yung bansa natin. So, we are in this transformation period na sana matuto na tayo by this kind of mistake that happened to our country. At hindi lang tayo, kundi mga nakaupo na rin. Sana naman matauhan na sila. Sana at least pansinin nila yung paghihirap ng mga tao. Actually, ngayon talaga mahirap kasi maraming binabayaran na, di ba? Lalong lumaki. Hindi ko na kailangan banggitin. But, sana they have a heart to look at the people. At sana gumawa na talaga sila ng batas na magpipigil talaga sa corruption at hindi na talaga to pahintulutan. Sa totoo lang, feeling ko talaga masakit din sa Panginoon na makita to nangyari sa atin, pero kailangan talaga mangyari. So, we may know how to be united again as Filipinos. Or sa company, kung company man ito or grupo ng mga tao. So, anyway, that's it with today's reading. I hope na maging united tayo. Isang pinaglalaban. Alisin na yung mga kulay. So, anyway, that's it guys. And God bless all of you.